When I started this channel, I recognized a couple things. The videos that did the best on this channel were the ones where I was introducing myself, maybe because people were intrigued by a new face popping up, which I'm not really a new face because I've been doing content creation for years, but I'm a new face for whenever you discover me, right? And the other thing I noticed is the videos where I truly let go and didn't care did the best. I literally have two or three shorts where I labeled the title of the short meh 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 meh, and I put like live powerfully on the top bar and just left it like that. And I uploaded it. And I think within the video, I literally said as well, I I just uploaded these on a whim. Like I didn't even care. I threw them out there and uploaded them. And this made me recognize a couple things that I don't care if I'm wrong. I don't, we all have our own reality, so it doesn't really matter. But I'm just throwing that out there to say this. I think I'm coming to the understanding that all of this is really, hmm, I want to say like it's a mix of every aspect of consciousness and luck. It's like luck, also strategy, also not strategy, also there are some keywords and stuff you could put, but then there's people who don't use keywords at all that blow up. And it's just pulling me back to this one truth. I think it's all just about being you. I don't even know. I don't know if this channel is going to blow up or not, but I'm going to act and be as if it already has in my own mind. I'm going to act as if people watching the channel absolutely enjoy the channel, because the one thing that remains consistent throughout my entire journey of when I became Lunar Was Lost was that I was literally being quote unquote delusional, but I knew the inner world was the true world when I was, 20, 21. Now I'm 25. And it's almost like I said, I have this like teeter totter. I go back and forth with recognizing consciousness and then almost letting a little bit of it go. But back then, man, nobody was watching my videos, but I was always telling myself, man, people are enjoying the videos. I'm blowing up. I would watch my numbers slowly grow. I still remember the feeling when I first hit my 100 subscribers. I was like, yeah, man, I got my first 1,000, and then my first 1,000 came, and I realized it was all the inner world. It was never anything outside of myself. So what's funny is I keep re-recognizing this over and over, and I think my identity, or my higher self, God self, whatever we want to say, God, is just trying to get me to realize that everything outside of myself is really a distraction, and just truthfully to go within. Another thing, on a couple of the videos, I kept saying, I'm going to start fast, I'm going to start fast, I'm going to start fast. I knew my mistake on what was happening. I kept announcing it. So I need to stop announcing it and just do it, because I'm somebody who does stand by the words they say. If I say I'm going to do something, I do it. But for some reason, every time I announced it on video, I didn't end up fasting the following day. So this is me just being raw and real about that. So now I'm not going to announce it. I'm just going to tell you guys when it's day 3 of the fast and be like, oh, surprise, I did it. And I noticed that when I do a lot of things like that in my life, it ends up working out. So again, this is also coming from the people who tells other people you should move in silence with a lot of things. But I just thought I was standing in power, kind of claiming it and being like, I'm going to do it, and I would do it. And there's other things that it works for, but I feel like when it comes down to more personal things, I just really cannot announce them. I don't end up doing them. Now, aside from this challenge was announced and I'm doing it daily, but you know what I'm saying? By the way, I'm whole, perfect, strong, powerful, loving, harmonious, happy, and you are whole, perfect, strong, powerful, loving, harmonious, happy. And always remember that you are the God of your own reality. So keep that in here, go within, and really unlock your divinity. Moving on, though, my name's Rel. If you're new to the channel, new to the videos, this is the Eliar Rutin Show, and yeah, man, we're gonna just keep turning it up and letting go. And I just want to dissolve much more my ego and have fun and be free flowing, because I'm not gonna lie, like the past 2 years have been some of the most immense and intense levels of transformation that I've gone through. It was Year of the Snake, of course. Funny enough, it lined up without me even knowing it was Year of the Snake. But I laughed also because it was a year of the 9 in numerology, and my life path number is 9. Now we're going into the Year of the Horse, so everything just works out how it's supposed to. But what I realized a couple things this morning, just yesterday and everything too, is I'm gonna really reduce my consumption of what's on the internet, and I'm gonna go back within, because it feels like a lot of my psychic abilities, or things I was being able to read and tap into and understand, have been dulled a little bit. And it's funny, they've been dulled right around the time the most amount of trying to keep us distracted has been happening in the news, the media, social media, and everything. And I'm just coming to this realization that I don't want to start off Year of the Horse like that, consuming the things going on and everything, because I'm never shocked when a new headline comes out about something that happens, and I'm like, bro, it's just all predictive programming. They show you in the movies, then they do it in real life, right? So I said, you know what? I'm done. I'm gonna cut back. I'm not even gonna go on my main account that much, which is Lunar Was Lost. I'm gonna go on it on my main account, Lunar Was Lost, to film a couple videos for Lunar Was Lost. But I'm not gonna really dive too deep in that whole, landscape of looking for new videos to do. I'm just going to let things come to me and become really pure and clear my mind from a lot of the doom scrolling and even comedic posts that I see. I don't want to be scrolling all day. I want to go back within myself, tap into a lot of my power, create my reality, and then it's when it's created and I've got a hold on it again, I'll go have fun doom scrolling and stuff. But I remember back in 2023 and the majority of 2024, I wasn't really scrolling on my phone. I was really in the experience of life for that part of my spiritual journey. Things popping up, the synchronicities, numbers, meeting people at the right time, just insane stuff happening. And this last year has also been that, but I feel like it's also been dulled because of my consumption of media. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to just fucking turn my mind off to this stuff, leave it alone, and I'm going to get back to doing me. And I recommend that for y'all because I've always talked about how information overload can bog you down spiritually. And yeah, man, I'm just gonna get to creating content like this. And I'm always gonna be doing this daily, and I'll also reflect to you guys what is going on in my mind. Right now, what's going on in my mind is there's a certain state that I want to move to, and I always keep talking about it, and that's where I'm keeping my mindset. I already live in this place. This place wants me to live there. I see the place wanting me. I see the people, the community that I'm forming in this place that I want to live, just all the connections, the networking, and just everything being good vibes, being authentically myself, being around individuals that are able to also express themselves authentically, and just a good vibe all around. And that's where I'm keeping my mind on the whole new earth, and that people are waking up to things. And I mean, the great awakening is going on, but just keeping, just really pushing my mind up there. Just, being like, I'm worth it for being here. And my videos add a lot of value to people. I know they add a lot of value. I've already gotten results in past channels of my videos adding a lot of value. So I just need to stay there and keep my mind there, because sometimes I get in my own head. And again, our inner world is the most important world that we need to take care of to be able to take care of the outside. So I'm really locking in now, really giving that love back to myself. I mean, that's how I even found my amazing partner. So, and I didn't find her. Reality had to reflect to me the truth I was giving myself, which is like, I deserve a wife. I deserve an amazing individual. I deserve someone that has my back. And trust me, this girl is down for me. I have not even been able. I mean, I wasn't even trying to get rid of her, but we had our ups and down moments, and there's times where old patterns of my self sabotage would come up, and I try to push her away. And just because of the experiences I've gone through in the past with people that made me feel like I wasn't worth their time. But then I said, you know what? Fuck this, dude. I'm a god. I know this shit. I need to stop being a part-time god and fucking really like level up in this bitch. I need to stop fucking around. It was really pissing me off. And so then I locked the fuck in. I gave myself that energy back, and I said, you know what? I'm deserving of all this stuff. I'm an amazing individual. I've been told this shit by other people, not seeking it. I don't seek people to validate me. I validate myself. And that's when I started to realize the trick that everyone falls into with a lot of this spiritual stuff is a lot of our gifts and everything that are given to us are because of going within. And then what you choose to do with them, outside yourself, I mean, that's really on you. But I realized a lot of the time, just back and forth. It's always been about balance, but a main theme in my life is just giving myself externally to people way too much, way too much. Just give, 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 give. Even people who are there supporting me. Sometimes, that they say they're givers and they don't care and they don't look to ever having these things returned. End up sometimes having these expectations of things returned when you're already delivering for them. So, I'm realizing, put my energy back into self, put my energy back into self, and do not overextend my hand, overextend myself, be myself, stay true to who I am, be naturally me. Don't be afraid. Just show up. Show up, man. Show up for myself. Know I'm worth it before I'm ever even anything. I'm worth it before anyone even watches these videos. 0 to 100,000 views. It doesn't matter. I'm the fucking man. And you are too watching this video. This shit has nothing to do with narcissism, because that's the funniest thing. I remember early in my journey, I met someone, first person ever in my life to try to call me a narcissist. because of this spiritual stuff. I was like, yeah, see, you don't like yourself. There's a part of yourself that doesn't like yourself because you're just projecting onto me. Because I'm not doing anything or saying anything in these videos for me. I'm saying it for others, but also I'm doing it for my mental level. I don't care. I'm not better than anyone in terms of like, oh, I'm better than other people. No, man, I'm just a human. I'm chill. But in my mind, I'm the best in my goddamn reality. I'm a fucking beast. I'm a god of my own reality. I'm a master of my own story. Because if I'm not, then somebody else is a master of my story. People get this shit twisted, and that's the fucked up thing about this whole spiritual community and awakening shit that goes out there in these communities, is that they got it fucked up. They twist the knowledge. They try to make a religion out of this. They try to twist the words to sound like they're saying something new. And these shits are basic things, man. Go within, unlock your divinity, be authentically you, and just know that we're all connected, man. So if I know that I'm a god and I feel like a god, then you watching me are also a god. But you have to tap into that, or you won't truly understand it or embody it. You'll just end up like talking from that lower version of yourself that thinks they learned something good, but you didn't really learn and embody it because you have to go through it and experience it. So put on that higher mindset and love yourself. And I'm out of here. And that was I think this is day 26. You know, I'm realizing thumbnails, all this shit, none of it matters. It's really the energy that's putting it out there. So I know you guys are going to enjoy these videos. I know you're going to love it. I know these videos are going to reach the right people. And thank you guys for watching as always. And we'll see you guys for the next day or what other any other video I end up posting. So love you guys. I'm out. Peace.